Welcome back to episode 2 of our podcast series titled Arrested But Are You Convicted? In this episode, we will present the discussion in an interview format where we follow Ruli, who was recently arrested, as she seeks legal clarification on what acquittal and conviction actually mean.
Hello Ruli, how are you?
Hi Miss Farah, I'm doing good. Thank you for seeing me today.
So Ruli, you mentioned you were recently arrested. Can you briefly tell me what happened?
So I was arrested after my company reported missing money from the account that I handle. But Miss Farah, I was confused because I was charged and released in the similar case. So can they still charge me for the same offense?
Oh, so do you remember whether it was DNAA? It means discharge not amounting to an acquittal, or DAA, discharge amounting to an acquittal. And was the previous charge based on the same transaction or the same set of missing funds?
Oh, I remember is DAA is amounting to acquittal, and it really involves the same amount of money.
Oh, if it was truly a DAA, you are acquitted. And if the facts and legal ingredients are the same, you may be protected from being tried again for the same offense.
So meaning that the police cannot reopen the file and charge me again?
Yes, not necessarily, because the court must first determine whether the present charge involves the same offense and substantially the same facts as the earlier case.
Oh, really? So, meaning that if is it exactly the same transaction or the same offense, I cannot be charged again at all?
Yes, of course, because we have a principle of double jeopardy. You may refer to Article 7, Clause 2 of our Federal Constitution, and also Section 302 of Criminal Procedure Code. It means that a person who has already been acquitted or convicted generally cannot be tried again for the same offense.
So how can I tell the court that I already been convicted or acquitted before?
You may raise the defense under Section 303 of CPC. The court will examine the earlier court records before deciding whether new trial can proceed.
I see. So can I just tell the court like orally I was acquitted for the same offense?
No, actually, because you may refer to Section 400 of CPC.
Okay.
It stated that you must prove it using certified court records or any other official documents.
I see. So even though I was released early, the important thing is whether there is a proper acquittal from my side.
Exactly, because a release on bail does not mean an acquittal because the case is still ongoing. However, a DAA operates as a full acquittal and may trigger protection against double jeopardy.
Okay, I understand that. But Miss Farah, but what happens if, let's say, the prosecution say it's a different offense they are charging me?
Court will compare both charges, including the facts and legal ingredients of the offences. If they are materially different, the prosecution may still proceed.
Okay, I understand that. So for now, I need to raise defense first, is it, like while waiting for the court to compare both cases and make a decision on whether it is the same charge, like that?
Exactly, really, because you should raise a plea of previous acquittal and court will then determine whether the new charge is barred by double jeopardy or not.
Okay. So, to be honest, I never knew that a person cannot be tried for the same offense. And without this session with you, I would never know that I can raise a defense in the court saying that I was previously being acquitted for the same offense.
Many people think the same way because that's why legal awareness is important. Understanding your rights helps people avoid misinformation and better understand how justice system works.
Thank you so much, Miss Farah. Thank you for clarifying my doubts here.
You're welcome. Acquittal and conviction may sound simple, but they represent the final outcome of a careful legal process built on evidence, fairness, and proof beyond reasonable doubt. Understanding this distinction is essential because in law, being accused does not mean it's never the same as being guilty.
So, understanding the difference between acquittal and conviction is not just legal knowledge, but it is knowing your rights.
Exactly, because this right exists to ensure that no one is punished without proper proof. So remember, being accused does not mean being guilty.
We hope today's discussion helped our listener to have a better understanding on acquittal, conviction, and their legal protection under the Malaysian law. Always remember that justice begins with awareness and understanding your rights is the first step towards protecting them. Thank you for listening to our session today, and don't forget to visit our website for more information.
Know your rights, understand the law.